Hello everyone. In this session, I will be giving a presentation on utility system services for exhibition as electricity, plumbing, air compressor, and audio-visual devices. My name is Pallet and I will be the speaker. For this year, Level 9 Company has been honored to officially serve as the contractor. There is a coordinator as Ms. Tan Tip to facilitate the event. Please refer to the contact information provided on the slide for communication channels. First of all, let me explain the standard shell scheme for the event. Standard shell scheme will consist of two white light LED tubes installed behind an exhibitor nameplate. There will be one power outlet that cannot be used for lighting purposes at back area. Furthermore, an additional detail about the standard shell scheme are 1. The equipment package is set only for those who have ordered the standard structure. 2. The installation location mentioned above can be changed by submitting an installation plan with the designated location to the coordinating staff before the installation date. This will not have any additional cost. And the last, the company reserves the right to change the type of equipment as it cannot be exchanged for other type of equipment. For customers who have reserved the standard shell scheme or reserved an empty area, if you need to order additional electrical equipment, you can do so by filling out the electrical system order form. The service is divided into 4 categories by Section A is for lighting equipment. The price includes equipment rental, installation labor costs, and electricity consumption charge already. Section B is for ordering electricity supply for general electrical equipment that is not lighting systems. Section C is for reserving electricity supply for lighting equipment. Only those who bring in their own lighting equipment will need to reserve electricity supply from this list. Section D is for the cost of equipment and labor for installing lighting fixture bought in by the exhibitor themselves. This price is include the cost of electricity consumption already. As for the reserving deadline, it has been set on July 14. If the reserving is made and payment is received by July 14, the exhibitor will be eligible for the pricing in the early bird rate, which is the lowest rate. However, if there is a reserving made after that, meaning a reserving made with payment during the period from July 15 to August 11, the service price will be shifted to use the rate in the second column, which is the standard rate. And if the reserving is made from August 12 onwards, the price will be adjusted to the on-site rate, which is the highest price. The service provided in this form is based on the show time schedule of the event. If the exhibitor requires service outside of the event schedule, such as, for example, CCTV, or if they have a fish tank that requires the oxygen pump, or a refrigerator that needs to maintain the specific temperature, they must mention in the form that they require 24-hour services. Next is about the time for turning on and off the system. On August 28 and 29, which are the construction day, for the exhibitor who order the electrical system for construction, they will be able to use the system according to the time they move in the construction area. On this construction day, the service for an exhibition day will not be available. However, if any exhibitor needs to turn on the system for testing purposes, they can inform the service counter staff starting from 1 p.m. on the last day of construction, which is the August 29th. During this period, they can inform without any charge. But if they need to use the electrical system before that, they will need to order the system for construction on daily basis. On the day of the event, which is from August 30 to September the 1st, the system will be turned on approximately 60 minutes before the opening of the event and will be turned off approximately 60 minutes after end of the event. And the dismantling time, The show system will be turned off at 7 p.m. on the last day of an exhibition, which is September the 1st. The reserving dismantling service will begin from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. This slide is an example of an electrical ordering form for setting up and dismantling days. Reservation orders must specify the required usage date. Next is the form for ordering the plumbing system. The service fee shown on this form include the cost of water consumption. The hose provided will be approximately 1 meter long. If you require a longer range of hose, please notify us prior to the installation for efficient workflow. Our service includes the option to order the water supply hose along with the wastewater drainage hose. Additionally, you can reserve the water basin for washing purposes, which will come with a grease trap. It is mandatory for the personal responsibility for wastewater drainage to use the grease trap or remove any debris before discharging the wastewater into the system. This is a regulation of the facility venue. For the air compressor system, it is necessary to inform in advance that any air compressor with capacity of 1 horsepower or above must use the facility designer system. It is strictly prohibited to bring and use personal air compressor. Another important consideration is that the supply air pipe will not have built-in air filter or moisture filter. If the machinery of the personnel require the use of these accessories, they must provide them themselves. Audio-visual services is included equipment rental, installation labor costs, and electricity consumption charge already. In addition, the company has other electrical equipment that is not listed in the form. If the exhibitor requires additional equipment, they can inquire with the staff. Here are additional details regarding to our services. For services that have been reserved and paid for, if a cancellation is requested, the refund is as follows. Customers who have reserved and paid for services by July 14th will receive a 100% refund if the cancellation is made after that date. Customers who have reserved and paid for service from July 15th to August 11th will receive a 50% refund. And if the cancellation is made after August 11th, no refund will be issued for any cancellations. The company reserves the right to turn off or not turn on the system if any unsafe or non-compliant installations with venue regularity are found. For work that have been contracted out, normally, the contractor will not be present at the site on the day of the exhibition. Therefore, on the day of the exhibition, there should be contact information such as the phone number of the contractor provided to the staff who are working at the site, so that they can be contacted in case of there are any problems related to the construction work. For exhibitors who has own contractor, you must remind your contractor to properly install the grounding wire into the electrical system. Finally, if you have any question about the general specification of the electrical system, such as the electrical voltage of the venue, whatever, it can be used with your equipment without any problem or not. You can send the specification of your equipment to the staff for verification. You can find contact information in the manual. If you have any questions, you can contact my staff at the communication channels on the slide.